Hi, my name is Doug Melroe, and I am getting ready to ride my 8th Red Ribbon Ride, which benefits 7 HIV and AIDS service organizations here in Minnesota. And this video that you're about to watch is to get you, yes you, to donate to the Red Ribbon Ride. If you haven't donated already, you can click right up here, or you can click down here. It's up to you, but you need to donate. So stay tuned, keep watching this video, because it means a lot to me. My name is Doug Melroe, and I ride the Red Ribbon Ride to remember.
Welcome, Doug. I think I've met you before.
I think so.
What ride are you doing?
I'm doing the Red Ribbon Ride.
Can I ask how old you are?
You keep asking that question. I'm 50 already.
Are you a rider or a crew member?
A rider.
All right. How many times have you participated in the Red Ribbon Ride?
This is my 8th year.
In more detail, can you tell me why you do the Red Ribbon Ride?
I came out in 1985, and that was it was an exciting time for me in 85 to be coming out of the closet and meeting new people and discovering who I am. And as I was having this amazing time and meeting these amazing people, they also were disappearing. And it was a difficult time for me to be losing these amazing people who were mentors and friends and role models that have changed my life today. And to lose them at such a young age, at 18, 19 years old, was really difficult for me. But it was very life-changing. I realized on my first Red Ribbon Ride that one of the things that was holding me back in life is that I had survivor's remorse. And I didn't realize it, but I felt guilty that I lost so many people and so many amazing people, but yet I was still here and I was HIV negative. I didn't really understand that, and I didn't know that I felt guilty about that until my first ride, and had an amazing breakthrough, hearing my angels talk to me and tell me to keep going and to keep riding and to keep fighting and to not give up. And that was the message that the ride really kind of instilled in my life, is that I'm not going to give up, and I have lots of power and lots of strength to change the world like they changed mine.
How were you introduced to the ride?
I was first introduced to the ride by my good friend Johnny Angel. He did the ride for many, many years, and he loved it so much. And he finally convinced me to do the ride one year. And here I am, a fitness trainer and in great shape, and he had been living with HIV for over 30 years. And I thought, if he can do it, I can do it. And every day I got out there on that first year on the ride, and he would be passing me by. And he taught me to never give up. He taught me to believe in myself. And he taught me no matter what's going against you, that you can still get through it. And his nickname was Johnny Angel because he lived through so much. And he lived through cancer many times. And now he really is an angel. So I miss him. So I ride for him. So anyway, he still inspires me. And he used to wear these angel wings. And so now I earn them and ride with his wings on. But he's there in spirit, and he still guides me. And he's the reason why I did my first ride. And that first ride has changed my life completely. So I owe a lot to Johnny Angel.
I've heard about how involved you are with the ride, and even that you've actually been the top fundraiser for the last couple of years, and that you also have created a team for the ride. Can you tell me about that team and maybe exactly what you do to get people to help this cause?
Yes, I have been very fortunate in fundraising and with my team. I'm captain of Team Firm, and the firm is a small health club here in Minneapolis. And we started out with 4 members, and it just kind of kept growing and growing and growing when people saw how much fun we had and kept seeing how much money we were raising and what a great cause it is and something to believe in. And I'm just really blessed to have people who believe in me and believe in the team and believe in the cause. I'm very grateful.
Thank you for all that you do. I also understand that you now have a new job in addition to the firm. So can you tell me about that?
Because of some of the fundraising I've done for the Red Ribbon Ride, I am now the Director of Advancement for the Minnesota AIDS Project. Minnesota AIDS Project is the oldest AIDS service organization in the state of Minnesota. We do service the entire state. We do a lot of things. It's amazing how many things that happen through MAP. Everything from public policy to legal benefits to insurance navigation to case management, testing, education, housing, transportation. The list goes on and on and on. Every day I keep finding out more and more things that we do. And our goal at the Minnesota AIDS Project is to end the spread of HIV through education, awareness, PrEP, syringe exchange. There's just so many different ways that we can combat the spread of HIV. We also are there to service people who are living with HIV and to help them get through and navigate through life and so that they do not fall through the cracks. Our goal is to end HIV infections by 2020.
What is one thing you have learned about HIV and AIDS that you would like to share with anyone listening?
One thing I've learned, which is a hard thing, is that it's still hard for people who are HIV positive to talk about it. And in my role at the Minnesota AIDS Project, trying to raise money and fundraise, and one of the things I want to do is to get people to open up about their experience of being HIV positive. And it's very hard to find somebody who wants to talk about it. People don't want to admit it. People don't want to be the face of AIDS. And that's really sad to me. You know, you can go out there and people can talk about diabetes or about cancer and all these other diseases. Why is it so scary to talk about HIV? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing to be scared of. And we should not be putting stigma on people. We should let them be open. We need to talk about it. That's what we need to do, is you need to talk about it. And luckily, we have the Red Ribbon Ride to help us all talk about it. I mean, it is a time for people who come from all walks of life to come together. It's the traveling bubble of love. We talk about it. We learn, we educate. We learn that we're all the same. Nobody's different, and we're all HIV positive. We all have to work together. And that's what the ride does to us.
What would you tell someone who is on the fence about doing the ride? How would you convince them to join you?
I say just don't even think about it, just do it. It will change your life. Remember, it's not a race, it's a ride. We all work together. There's no winner at the end. We are all winners. We start together, we end together, and everybody comes along. There's support along the way. The crew is amazing. You will laugh your butt off. Your butt might be sore, but you will be laughing the whole entire time. It might be pouring down rain, and you're going to have friends there that are going to move you along. It might be 100 degrees and you're going to have people who will help you and support you. When you get done, you are going to be so proud of yourself and you will be a much better person. I guarantee it. Don't think about it. Do it. Let's go.
Last question is, do you have anything else to say to the community or anybody else that is watching this who hasn't already donated?
Obviously, you guys know that HIV and AIDS has affected me quite a bit in my life for a long time, for over 30 years. But it's affected all of you too. And like I said before, there's many people out there who are your co-workers, there might be your family members, and you don't know that they're HIV positive. When you make a commitment to the Red Ribbon Ride, you're not only committing to raising money, you also raise a great amount of awareness. And that's one of the things that the Red Ribbon Ride does that people, you can't measure. You can't put it in the bank and you can't say how much awareness you created. But that's one of the most important things about it. It helps end the stigma. We create awareness all around the state of Minnesota. That's what's changing lives. And we need to let people know that HIV is still here. It's still affecting the same amount of people. Over 300 people every year become infected with HIV in the state of Minnesota. It's been the same amount for 15 years. With education, with medication, that number needs to be dropping. And that's what we're fighting for, is we need to create awareness, educate people, and let people know that HIV is not over. People are still dying. People are still becoming infected. And that's one of the things that I really want people to know. Just sign up. Join us.